Attorney says new evidence released in the case against Casey is the closest thing we've seen to a smoking gun so far.
Investigators say they found coffin flies in Casey's car and a syringe with traces of chloroform near Kaylee's remains. West News' Bob Keeling joins us live from the newsroom. And Bob, this appears to be some of the strongest forensic evidence against Casey we've seen.
Yeah, Jim, an Orlando defense attorney we've been consulting says this new chloroform evidence found at the scene is enough to fill in the big hole that's existed in the state's case previously, proving how Kaylee died. Investigators say this Gatorade bottle containing an unknown liquid was among a variety of items found near Kaylee's remains. But inside the Gatorade bottle was evidence of something potentially more sinister, a syringe with liquid showing traces of chloroform.
My reaction was, I now understand that why the state attorney is seeking the death penalty. You now have the premeditation filled in. You now have the cause of death filled in.
And Hornsby says the revelation that investigators found so-called coffin flies in Casey's car, on a trash bag taken from the car, and paper towels taken from the trash bag further tie Casey to Kaylee's death.
They confirmed that Kaylee was dead at the time that Casey had the car, and there was no evidence disputing that Casey had this car and was trying to conceal the car from everybody else.
Hornsby says you now have multiple reliable scientific opinions based on insects, plant growth, and from the medical examiner that the remains were dumped in late June or early July of last year, not by someone else after Casey was locked up, as her defense argues. And Hornsby says the syringe further removes any reasonable doubt.
The chloroform, it's a smoking gun, it's a nail in the coffin. And what the duct tape is, though, I think the duct tape from the state's perspective is that's what supports the imposition of the death penalty.
And based on this new evidence, Hornsby says it's time for Casey's defense to strongly reconsider their all-or-nothing strategy. We'll tell you more about what we're talking about all new at 5. Let's go back to you.